Good morning. So today I am trying a little experiment for our rabbits, for our bunnies. So my rabbit had 9 kits, and that is way too many for her to feed all at once. And so there's going to be one that's kind of left out because a rabbit can only feed 8 at a time. So I've tried something that I had read about, and it actually worked. So I'll show you what I did in the videos. Okay, so I have been observing the kits for the past, today's day 3, so past 3 days, and there's a couple of them that are a lot smaller than the others. And so I've made a separate nesting box. I'm going to just show you what I mean. I mean, they're still sleeping, so they must be getting at least some sort of nutrients. But if you look here, I mean, look at this little guy compared to this big guy. There's a huge difference between them and their size. And so I have split them up into 2 nesting boxes. There's 2 of them in here that look very skinny and small. And so I have 2 in here, but I didn't want to leave them by themselves because they need the body warmth from the other bunnies to keep warm and comfortable. So I have 4 in here and 5 in here. And my hope is because rabbits, yes, typically do nurse 2 times a day, but there are some rabbits that only nurse their young once a day, and that one time is enough to get them through the whole day. So I'm now going to divide their nursing times because something's better than nothing. So she nursed, I saw her nurse at 7 tonight. So at 7 tomorrow, I'm going to choose which box I'm going to put out there for her to nurse in. And I'm going to obviously choose the one with the babies that are a lot skinnier and smaller to make sure that they get the milk. Because does, female rabbits, are only able to feed 8 kits at one given time. And so if the mother feels the kits, if she's nursing and she feels the kits starting to unlatch, she's going to jump out, and maybe the 9th kit, because we have 9 of them here, didn't get anything. And so if I have them divided with 4 in here, these 2 kits, the small ones, are for sure going to get something. And then I'm going to alternate. So tomorrow morning, these ones will be first. And then tomorrow evening, I'll put these ones in there. I'm not going to do this the whole time, just for the next few days until they really start building up strength. Okay, so it's the next morning. My hope is that when I put these baby bunnies in here, she'll just jump right in and nurse. If not, it could be because this is not her regular box, so I might have to try switching them. Okay, so I actually went and put her in. The oats are in the back, so hopefully she'll stay there for a bit. And when she does jump out, which might be soon, I'll check to see if these babies' bellies are full. So just always remember that it's key to observe your rabbit. So yesterday evening I saw her nursing, and I kept track of how long she was in the box. And I think it was only, I kept track as best as I could while taking care of my kids. It was only about 3 minutes, maybe 4, and so it doesn't take long for these little kits to get what they need. And then I'm going to try putting the other box with the 5 kits that are doing pretty good in just a minute. And so we'll see if she jumps into that one naturally, because that one is the nest that she made, and she'll probably recognize it a bit more. So we'll see. If she jumps in there, great. She can feed both sets twice a day. If not, it's okay. One set will be fed in the morning, the other set in the evening. Okay, so she was in the nest box for a good 4 minutes, and that was awesome. And this little guy, I wish I had a picture or video of him before he looked so skinny. But my priority was just to get him food. Now, I mean, he's still really small, but his tummy is bulgy, whereas before he was kind of just little and wrinkly. Can I see your baby? And so you look at that tummy, it definitely has milk in it. So he's gotten his milk. He or she. I'm not sure. Hey, Mama. So we're going to put him back in the box, and maybe she'll jump in the other box. If not, that's okay. Okay, so she didn't jump in the second box. This is the second box with the, sorry, loud truck, with the kits that are doing well, that have been getting enough food. So I did put some food back there for her in a bowl, and kind of made her go in, and she's staying there. So if those kids can get a little bit of something this morning, that'd be great. If not, or even if they did get something today, I'm still going to put them in here first in the evening, just because their breakfast might be a little smaller than the other ones that I had put in. So she's doing good. She's a good mama. Hey guys, so it is now the evening, and I'm going to put these kids in for their second feeding. I've got my oats, and also I realize it might be confusing. So I labeled the boxes this time. So this morning I put in box 1, the box with the kits that have been struggling a bit. And she fed them and fed them well. But she actually managed to come and feed box number 2 as well this morning, and did well there. So, but this time, since box number 1 got the milk first, I'm switching it, and box number 2 is going to get the milk first this time, just to kind of even it out, so that way box number 1 doesn't become milk hogs and leave the leftovers for box number 2. So we're switching it up. We'll see if she just jumps in naturally. If not, I have the oats to encourage her. Oh, looks like she's going to go in. Yep, there she goes. Good. That's good. That's what we want to see. So we might have to use the oats to encourage her to go in the second box, or I guess box number 1. But we'll see. Right now she's just doing her thing. She knows that's her box. And then I will also just give her the oats afterwards, no matter what, just as a reward. So she learns that maybe feeding both boxes or jumping in and feeding them is a good thing, and she gets a reward for it. Now I'm going to switch and see if she will just naturally jump into this one and do the same thing. I am thinking I might have to coax her in. We'll see. We'll see. Hi, Mama. Because this next box number 1, is the one that I created. It's not the one she's familiar with and that she created. As you can see, she's rubbing her chin on it because she's marking her territory. She realizes that this is not her normal nest box. Oh, she's exploring. So far, so good. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to encourage her with oats. Okay, as long as she stays put, then the babies will be able to nurse. They'll be able to wriggle their way toward underneath her, even though they are further back. Alright, well, that's it for today. She nursed box number 2 really well. She didn't nurse box number 1 very long, which was the one that with the struggling kits, but I put them in first this morning. So they got lots of milk this morning, and I will put them in first again tomorrow morning. So this is the pattern I'm going to follow. I'm going to alternate which box goes first. Sorry, there's my fingers there. Alternate which box goes first, just so that way it changes up who gets dibs on the most milk. And yeah, but she's doing great. Babies are doing great, and I'm satisfied. I was getting a little nervous when I saw the struggling ones, but we're doing good now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see ya.